Welcome students. In today's lecture session, we will discuss the concept of working capital, various types of working capital, and what are the benefits of working capital to a business organization. Working capital refers to the funds required by a business in order to carry out its day-to-day operations. Payment of salaries, wages, electricity and monthly bills, repair of machines, all are carried through available working capital. So we can say that working capital is an indicator of the short-term financial position of an organization and is also a measure of its overall efficiency. So mathematically, working capital can be calculated by deducting current liabilities from current assets. Here the current assets include cash in hand, bank balances, accounts receivable and inventory held, whereas the current liabilities include accounts payable and short term loans that are payable within 1 year. So we can conclude that many times the businesses fail not because of lack of promotions or lack of profits, but because of insufficient funds required to run its day-to-day operations. These are different types of working capital. The first one is temporary working capital. This working capital is required for a specific time period. For example, some working capital is needed during the festive season in order to meet the growing customer demand. Then is the permanent working capital, which is needed to make the liability payments even before the completion of the operating cycle. It is also known as the fixed working capital and it enables smooth functioning of the business. Then gross working capital is the total assets of the company which can be easily converted into cash. These assets include cash, receivable accounts and short-term investments. Then next is the negative working capital. So it is the deficient working capital. In this case, current liabilities are higher as compared to current assets. The companies having negative working capital generally has to borrow funds from various resources. The reserve working capital is kept by the business organization in case of any emergency or to meet the unexpected market situations. The last type is regular working capital. The regular working capital is generally minimum capital which the company has to maintain in order to run its daily operations. Monthly payment of wages, salaries and bills is done through regular working capital. As we know that working capital is the most important component of every business and no business can run without sufficient amount of working capital. So here are some of the benefits of having good working capital. The first one is ability to face risk. The working capital enables the firm to survive difficult situations like recessions when there are less sales or sometimes businesses are need to be closed down due to lockdowns or strikes. The strong working capital also enables smooth supply of raw materials. Then is cash and liquidity management. So by properly analyzing the expenses payable or to be incurred in near future, the financial department can easily plan proper utilization of funds. The analyzing and proper utilization of funds assists the management in decision making. The expansion and dividend payment decisions are taken on the basis of available working capital. Proper availability of working capital also improves the company's image and value. This provides a competitive edge to the business. With the availability of good working capital, the business may take new expansion decisions. The innovations and introduction of advanced technology can also be carried out. Then working capital also helps in creating a good working environment within the organization, as timely payment of salaries, dividends and incentives improves the employee morale. This further contributes in improving the efficiency and productivity of the business organization. So we conclude that working capital plays a crucial or we can say a vital role in achieving the organization objectives. So this is all in today's lecture session. You can visit my channel for more lecture videos related to commerce and management. Thank you.